Oh yeah. Got supplements now. Whew. About to get freaking yoked. Are those steroids? No, they're supplements. Oh, they are. I know them when I see them. Mom, it's literally like a powder. It's like, see, these are greens. They're greens, like vegetables, but powder form. Can't believe we raised our son to do such a thing. You know, I thought we did a good job as parents. I would never do. Those are mine. Okay, I'm gonna take my supplements and meet somewhere else. Yo, what is up guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. For any of you guys that are new here, my name is Levi. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about, is it worth it to hop on gear? Is it worth it to take steroids? Is it worth it to take SARMs? And the reason that we're gonna be talking about that is because the leaner I get, the more questions I get like, yo, are you natural? Are you on steroids? Or just accusations that I'm on steroids just because obviously I'm getting leaner, vascularity is more insane, I do have back knee, and a whole bunch of other things that could be signs of steroid use. And I'm gonna be honest about it later in this video. So stay and find out, am I natural? Am I not natural? Am I gonna have to get a blood test after this video? You guys let me know down in the comments if I should. Maybe my testosterone levels come back under my sister's, maybe like 21 or something. All right, but we're gonna start this video off, you know, we're at the gym. Gym's freaking finally open in Washington. Hopefully I have my mask. James, did you set an appointment? Okay, awesome. So, oh, by the way guys, before we hop in, raw gear, by the time you guys see this video, there's some new stuff coming in the drop. So Wednesday, January 20th, don't forget to use code Levi at checkout. I know guys, I'm always advertising, but seriously, this is some sick stuff. This is probably my favorite hoodie they've ever released, just because it's got the embroidery and stuff, but that's besides the point, okay? Sure, check it out, January 20th. If you guys decide to purchase something, screenshot, tag me in it on your story. And with that being said, let's get on with this video and let's get freaking working out. All right, so I feel like we need a special word before the workout starts. Like I hate just kind of like jumping into the workout without really saying anything. And James is really good with coming up with special words. So James, what is it? Please, it's not candy band today, it can be.
It could be, you're the gob glob.
What?
The gob glob.
All right, so you guys are probably like, what in the hell did James just say? If you guys are familiar with TikTok, you know exactly what he said. And for some reason, that
stupid song and that stupid character
from that song pissed me off so much. So he said that to intentionally piss me off. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'm just gonna play it right now.
I am the glob glow gab galab.
Of course.
So since we only have like 7 minutes left, or 8, whatever the guy just said, we're gonna blast through this arm workout. If we can do it, you guys can do it. So let's go, come on.
He's looking at my arm. Look at him. He's mired.
Alright guys, so unfortunately they kicked us out, but I was gonna talk more so about steroids when we were in the gym just because like it made sense. So honestly, when you're in the gym, I feel like, I don't know, I haven't experienced it personally, or thus that you might think, or maybe I haven't convinced you yet, but either way, obviously it's gonna make you stronger, your physique's obviously gonna grow. To realize though that steroids work different for everyone. A lot of people that do go to the gym sometimes have like an insane physique, right? And some people don't. It all depends on like your receptor genes. So you have to realize even if you take stuff, it might not make you look insane. I'm pretty sure everyone's strength goes up, but you have to realize that it might not affect your physique in the same way in terms of like looks and stuff. You might not be as vascular. You know, like those big fat dudes at the gym that are like on gear and stuff, they just look like crap. That's because their genetics don't call for it. Their body isn't able to take it in and make it look decent. But you can, like I said, my body is achievable naturally. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in there, and I'll see you guys in just a bit. I can't believe they kicked us out. Oh yeah.
Hello, 911 emergency. There's a handsome guy in my house. Oh, wait a second, cancel that. It's only me.
All right guys, sorry about that real quick. You know how it is every single time you walk in the bathroom, you know, at home, you just gotta give a little flex real quick. You know, you just gotta make sure that the gains are on point, because if they're not, you're slacking. Another side effect of, you know, hopping on gear, steroids, whatever you guys want to call them, you might experience some physical changes to your body that you probably won't like. Now, this doesn't go for everyone. Like I said, it kind of depends on genetics. The first thing that might happen is you might develop some acne. Like I say, guys, I have bad back knee. People on my TikTok before commented like, yo, like you say you're natural, but what about that back knee? Like I said guys earlier, like I've been having this since like 10th grade. It used to be on my lower back more, and then my dad said, you know, I'm probably just getting like more acne just like the shoulder blade area. It's actually gone down quite a bit from what it used to be. He was just saying like since I wear like stringers more often than I used to, it could just be from like the bench that's like all sweaty and has a whole bunch of dirt on it, you know, just causing that, but again, I'm not too sure. And that, like, my face is usually pretty clear, you know, sometimes like a little like zit here and there, but other than that, that is something that hopping on gear can cause just because of imbalance in hormones. You know, you're hopping off stuff, and usually during that time period, you know, things start to accumulate on your face, aka acne. Some people have it really, really bad, and you could be that person, so that's a risk that you're taking when hopping on this stuff. We're talking about acne. I'm gonna bring up this real quick. He didn't ask me to do it. He didn't pay me to do it. I'm just doing it because I'm a good freaking friend. So as you guys know, my man Jesse James West just recently, one thing that Jesse tries to preach to his followers and like all his subscribers is, you know, building your confidence. So he made this because he said that he always struggled with acne and whatnot, so he wanted to help others, you know, overcome that and be more confident in themselves. So it is, you got your step one, you gotta cleanse the face, and then you gotta tone the face, get any excess dirt that the cleanser didn't get, and then you also gotta moisturize the face, right? You don't wanna go to bed and have your face be all like dry, flaky, you know, from washing your face, because, you know, face wash does that. It's trying to clear your skin, dries it out a little bit. So yeah, moisturizer. Why do I keep talking about the moisturizer? Yeah, so if you guys wanna check it out, link will be down in the description for that. If you guys are interested in it, Code Levi will get you a little 10% off action, all right? Yeah, quality products right here, guys. If you guys seen Jesse James West videos, quality videos, quality guy, quality product. Another thing that can happen from like some people that I know is that you can get gynecomastia. Basically, another term for that is man tits. So like right, you know, in the nipple area. Anyway, usually like in your nipple area, it looks like, you know, a little more puffy. The nips start to get a little more puffy, and it just doesn't look that well, I would say. Like I said, like genetics, I've met some people that are on stuff, and like I don't really notice like a difference in like their nips and whatnot. Gynecomastia usually happens from imbalance in hormones. So usually like your testosterone levels are lower, and then like your estrogen levels are higher, like your body starts to produce like more estrogen, usually like coming off of a cycle, because you know, like a lot of the times when you hop on something, you go on a cycle and then hop off, and so then you might experience it.
All right, so another thing that you have to think about when you hop on steroids or some sort of PED is that it's going to affect your mood, and that's going to have an effect on the people that you hang around. And my sister right here that doesn't want to be in the frame, and then my other sister that doesn't want to be in the frame, they don't want to be in the frame. But when you hop on PEDs, you have to realize that it's going to affect just you. It's going to have a trickling effect on people around you, like your family. So look what I did. Look at me, I'm nice. If I was on stuff, I probably wouldn't be buying them this. Just kidding, I probably still would. But that whole thing about like being angry and being on steroids, honestly, like be a real thing. Like if your emotions are that strong naturally, for me they are. Girls, what's it like when I lose my keys in the house? Just say it.
Get really mad and stuff.
Lucy? Crickets. Anyway, that's another thing that I can do. It can have an effect on your mood and then affect them as well. You guys ready to eat? I want the buffalo sauce, boom. Right, so another thing that I was gonna bring up about it affecting family and whatnot is the fact that if you're a kid, most likely a lot of my audience, like I looked at it, I can look at the analytics. A lot of you guys are between 18 and 24 years old, and if you're that young, you're most likely gonna hide if you take something away from your family, and holy crap, the train's about to come. The last thing you wanna do is, you know, lie to your family about taking stuff, because eventually or not, they're gonna find out. It's not like your body's not gonna grow from this stuff. Like you guys are asking for results, you're gonna be more moody. Things might happen, so you have to be ready for that, and the last thing that you want is to cause like a distrust in like the people that you love. Another thing that can happen, like I would say the majority of the time that people are like fake natties on the internet is because they don't want to tell their family. It's not because they don't want to tell their fan base. They could give less of a crap about telling their fan base. It's more so about their family and how they feel personally about telling their family. My only suggestion is if you guys were to really want to hop on something, be sure that you can tell your family and be honest with the people that you love, because if you're not, it's honestly just not going to be a good mix.
Oh yeah? Yeah, you guys already know what time it is. I got the wife beater on, a little low on energy. I'm a little tired today, okay? I'm always working. I'm trying to get online coaching started, like one-on-one coaching, so be on the lookout for that when it comes out, okay? Been working on it, really tired. Excuse the energy levels, but I'll try to keep it up. Anyway, the next part of the video, you guys know what we're doing. We're obviously gonna be cooking, be showing you guys another meal. Kind of just some filler for the video, but it also can tie into steroid use and whatnot, and here's how I'm going to do that. Basically, when you start taking like PEDs, steroids, whatever you guys wanna call them at this point, appetite is going to increase, and everyone has this idea around people that, you know, take steroids are just gonna like look better instantly. And that's not the case. When you're on steroids and stuff, you also have to watch your calories and macros, and when you hop on that stuff, you're gonna get hungrier because your testosterone levels are going to be boosted and you're going to be putting on more muscle, so naturally you're going to be more hungry. It doesn't mean that you have to like work any less harder on your diet. You still have to. So this meal that we're going to be making would be beneficial, I guess, to anyone if they were natty or if they weren't natty in terms of macros and whatnot and staying on top of stuff. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some corn tortillas. Doesn't matter, yellow, white. We got white ones for today because that's what we had.
And then we're also gonna need some ground chicken. I have 96.4. I was gonna try to do ground beef. If you guys can find some ground beef that's 96.4, go for it. I can't find it anywhere now. We also got some fat-free mozzarella cheese. I don't know why they don't have cheddar. I can never find the fat-free cheddar, but like all my other friends can for some reason. And then you're gonna need a sauce of your choice. We kept the Chick-fil-A sauce, the buffalo sauce, and then we also have this Cholula hot sauce. Any hot sauce will be fine. So, and you're also gonna need like a griddle or a pan to cook on. It doesn't really matter, your guys' choice. If you guys, you know, maybe if you're bulking, you can use some olive oil and really crisp up these things right here. That being said, let's get freaking cooking and I'll talk a little more about PED use in food. Woo. But my sister said I look like Buff SpongeBob when he's like cooking the stuff at like the Krusty Krab. So we'll just pose like this. Boom, guys, those are anabolic freaking tacos. And guys, if you guys want more cheese on it, put more cheese. It just makes it more anabolic. There's no fat, carbs, nothing on the fat-free cheese. So if anything, it just makes it more anabolic because there's just protein in it. And by the way, guys, this whole thing right here, because I only use like, serving and a half of chicken, I'm probably gonna have more than this, honestly. But each tortilla is only 50 calories. So this whole thing right here was only like, so probably like 400 calories total. Pretty sure it's gonna be really good. I mean, I don't imagine being bad. Oh yeah, can't go wrong with tacos. Anyways, guys, like I said, if you guys decide to take PEDs, just know that your appetite is going to increase. Oh my god. You also have to be really strict on diet too. If anything, you have to be almost like more strict. Your health is like more at risk now that you're putting something that your body doesn't actually want in the body. All right, guys, now before we end this video, I actually know a couple people that have used PEDs before. I texted one of them, I was like, yo, I'm like making a video on this. I feel like it's really important for, you know, a lot of younger kids to know more about this stuff just because it kind of has a lot of hype around it, and I feel like the pressure is almost there to take it now. And maybe it's just me, but that's what I've just been seeing on TikTok. Like I said, like I saw a 15-year-old one time on TikTok that was taking SARMs. I was like, bro, like this is not right. I need to make a video on it because like I said earlier, I have a younger audience. I just want to give my input. I'm not the most scientific about this stuff. Like if this somehow makes it to a big audience, just know I'm not the most like scientific about this. Yes, I'm majoring in kinesiology and you think I know a lot more detailed stuff about this, but honestly, knowledge about this sort of stuff is outside knowledge. Like this isn't stuff that they really teach me in school. Like yes, I know about, you know, testosterone, receptors, just really the basics. Basically, I'm just giving you guys my input, my thoughts on it more so throughout this video and what I think about it. He gave me some pros and cons, so first we'll start with the pros. Also, I'm not gonna say exactly what he took. This is kind of like his information. And it's not mine to, you know, really speak on, but he was kind enough to, you know, let me use it for the video. So he said the pros were that his strength increased, his weight increased in terms of just like muscle mass. He said he didn't like really gain much fat. Appetite, since he struggled with like, you know, eating a lot. Pumps were insane. He was horny. Motivation was up, but I think that could have been honestly just from seeing like results like a lot faster. He's probably like looking at himself like, oh, like I look more insane. So his motivation was probably up. Cons were, he said that definitely was breaking out a little more, slight gyno. Sleep was messed up coming off and while on. He was also super irritable when coming off. He said he never really experienced any irritability when he was on it though. He retained a little bit of water for some time, but eventually like when he got like his water in check and everything, he was good to go. And that was kind of it that we got for the cons, but when he was listening to the cons, it sounded like on the phone like he was just like, oh, like it was like the worst thing ever. That was just someone else that had experience with this sort of stuff. Now if you guys are wondering if I'm on them, am I gonna take them, the answer is for right now, no. There's no reason for me to take them. If I ever were to, I'd be like honest about it to my audience, and I think it would be pretty obvious if I was. Yeah, and what is my suggestion, guys? If you're young, just don't take it, and if you haven't been working out for 4 more years total, just don't even think about it. It's not even a thought. So that's what I have to say about that. If you guys like this video, be sure to give it a like. If you guys want to comment anything down below, be sure to comment. If you guys are new here, subscribe because you guys know I will be back, and until next time. It's so strong.